What's going on, guys? Billz here from Achievement Land, and I'm here with an 100% achievement walkthrough for My Friendly Neighborhood. I'm going to show you how to get all the achievements in this game quickly and easily. We only need to do one full playthrough of this game, and we can do it on easy with no restrictions. You can do whatever you want, and then after that, we'll clean up all the rest of the achievements very easily. This game released on the Xbox July 17, 2025 for a price of $30, but it's also on Game Pass currently. So let's start the game up and get started. Like I said, we're going to pick the easiest difficulty, which is friendly, and then we can get going.
Okay, last job of the day. What's this one about?
Alright, so we start off in our truck, take the note, and then we can look around in our truck. We're going to open up the glove compartment, take the candy, and then we're going to exit. Once you're out, we're going to head over to the 123 building, which is over this way.
The last job of the day is always the worst.
Once inside, head forward to the reception desk, and we're going to ring the bell.
Ring me. Okay.
Now there's this sock puppet, Ricky, we're going to be dealing with throughout the game. He's kind of like friendly, so he just talks to you here and there. We can skip these cutscenes, though. You can press start. It's not a big deal. I just wanted to show you a little bit of it and show you Ricky. There he is. Now we can hit start. Alright, after the cutscene, there's a card on the reception desk. Take that. Turn around, grab this medallion in the glass case, and then we can exit out of this building. Now once you get out, you're going to see a Muppet running. That's where we're going to want to go. But before we do that, head over here to this door, and we're going to put the medallion on here. This way it doesn't take space up in our inventory. Now we can head up this way where the Muppet went, and we're going to unlock this door with the key card we just got. But we're not going to go through it just yet. Now first I want to show you something. If you hit Y, this is your inventory. If something has a check mark over it, that means we don't need it anymore, so we can discard it. So we can get rid of that key card. Over here is a little button. You want to press that, and that will open up the garage. And then we could drop down over here and enter inside it. Now inside this room, we're going to get our first weapon. There's the novelist over here, which is like a shotgun.
Let's get writing.
And you'll get an achievement for picking it up. There's also shells on the ground. We're going to pick those up. And then over here is a secret tape. We're going to pick that up. We have to find all the secret tapes in this run. That was number 1. Now we're going to head back out, and we're going to go back up to that door we unlocked with the key card. Alright, we're now inside. The locker over here has a token in it. Take that. We use tokens to save. And then we can head over to this door straight ahead. There's a Muppet in here banging on the door to the right. Just ignore him. We're going to go down to the left into this door. Now in this room, we're going to drop down. Hit A to jump down. Grab the token in front of you. And now there's a red light, green light here. So you just got to wait for it to be green, and then we can go. It's not even a big deal. She might turn around and chase you, but you could just run to the door and open it. You'll be fine. You also have a gun. You can blast her if you want. Now in this next room, we're going to go to the second door on the left, grab the health and the ammo. This is the ammo for the pistol, which we're going to be getting soon. And then in the third door in the toilet is tape. We use tape on enemies to keep them down, because if you shoot an enemy, they'll go down, and then once you leave the room and come back, they'll be up again. But if you tape them, they'll stay down. We're only going to tape certain enemies. You don't need to tape every enemy. We're going to go downstairs here and into this room. Now in this room, we're going to get the wrench, which is a weapon that gives you an achievement. We're not going to use the wrench at all. We have guns. Then we're going to shoot this target, which opens up this little red box and gives us a key that we need. And now we can leave this room the way we came in. And we're going to head up the stairs here. And this guy is in the way, so we're just going to shoot him and get him out of the way. I like to try to shoot him over the railing, but it doesn't always work. So he's down. We're not going to tape him, just leave him. Go inside the door. Now in this next room, straight ahead, you're going to see an enemy. Just shoot her, knock her down, and then go down the stairs. And there's a little table down here with some stuff on it. Just grab the stuff. And then we can tape her, because we're going to be in this room a few times, and we don't want to have to kill her every time. Now this door is the way we need to go, but first we're going to go in this door. This is a save room. Now in it is a toolbox. You could put your stuff in here. There's some stuff in here you can take. There's some tokens and ammo. We got to make sure we manage our inventory. It doesn't get too full. We could stash things. We're going to stash the wrench we don't need. Later on, we can stash the shotgun. We're not going to really use that. We'll just use the pistol. There's a map here you could take. We don't really need it. And then there's a save station and a heal station. They cost 1 token. You could save if you want to. We're going to have so many extra tokens. Now unlock and go through this door that I said before. And this is going to bring us back to the starting area. Go through this door to the left. And now we're going to be back where the Muppet was banging on the door, and we're going to shoot him. And he got stuck in the door. It happens sometimes, not a big deal. Go through the door. Now in this room, it's very important. There's a cutscene. We have to watch the cutscene to get an achievement. So just make sure you watch this. Do not skip it. Ricky the sock puppet's going to come out, and he's going to tell you about snacks back at the reception desk. And we can go back there later and get an achievement. But you have to watch this cutscene or else they don't show up. We're also going to get the pistol after this cutscene as well.
What's going on here? Your puppet friends are attacking me.
Oh, are they? How embarrassing. By the way, what's your name?
What?
Your name, your moniker, your handle, your...
Noom de bloom. I don't know why I like that so much.
Gordon?
Now while this cutscene's going on, I just want to mention something that's important for this run. There's 2 things that we have to make sure that we do so we can avoid a second playthrough. We're going to have to make sure we collect all the secret tapes, which I do in this walkthrough, and I'll point them out and I'll number them and also put timestamps below. And then we have to make sure we get the morning achievement, and for that we have to help all 5 of the special enemies, and then we have to pick yes at the end of the game, which I'm going to point out as we go through, so you shouldn't miss it.
Crushes people? Don't get on her bad side is all I'm...
What was that?
Now some enemies are going to break in, and we need to kill them. Take out your pistol, make sure you reload, or you can use your shotgun, either one. Now take them both down, and now we can leave the room. Now we're going to head to the right. We have the blue circle key, so we can open up doors that have blue circles on them. And now we're in a new area that has enemies around, so just be careful. First, we're going to go to the left. Just hug the wall, and we're going to go into the flower shop, which is over here. Open the door and go to the door to the left. That's Pearl, the big bird. She's a special enemy. We're going to help. Don't worry about her. She can't get you back here. We're going to go up the stairs to the left and go in the door. Now in here, head up the stairs, and there's going to be a lever that we're going to hit. There we go. Pull the lever, and now we can head out of here. Backtracking where we came. Now we're going to go down these stairs, and we're going to go straight up these other stairs. There is a guy over here. You can just ignore them. Just go to the right and go in the door. Now we're going to be in this area above the laundromat, and we can drop down inside. There's an enemy in here, so take him out and then drop down. And there's some items on this side. There's a new key, the orange square key, and some ammo. Take them and then go out. We're going to go back to the flower shop. We can now open up the register with this new key, and inside is some tokens and also a letter block. We need to collect 7 letter blocks, so now we got our first one. We're going to head left, just hug the wall over here. There's the bird. Just be careful of him. He can attack you. There's some ammo in this room, and then we're going to go left and go into the pizza place. There's a big clock in the back, and we need to change it to the mushroom. Whatever item it's on is going to open up a certain box, so we need to open up the mushroom box to get one of the blocks. Now we're going to head in this back alley behind the building. You can go around the other way if the bird's in the way. There's going to be a guy back here with another block, so grab the block and then just continue around. You'll see some stairs we're going to go up. Before you go up, there's some ammo in this box next to the stairs. Now head up the stairs, and once we're at the top of the stairs, we're going to go left. Go to the left of the side of the building, and there's an open container with our next block inside. Now that we got that, we're going to head back to the pizza place and change the clock from mushroom to anchovies, which is important because we need an item in the anchovy box that we're going to give to the bird for that morning achievement. So just watch out for the bird and then make your way to the pizza place. Oh, she saw me. Alright, so we're going to change this clock to the fish. Now there's 2 boxes with fish on it. There's one over here with some ammo. And then the other one is at the top. So we're going to go back up the stairs. And then go up the stairs again. There's going to be a guy up here. There's also some ammo in the crate. There's a door over to this side with the orange square. We're going to go inside. In here, there is a puppet in the bathtub. We're going to drain the water so we can get this block. He's going to do a little jump scare, but he actually doesn't go after you or anything, so it's not a big deal. Grab the block, and then we can get out of here.
Stupid.
Now we can get rid of this guy. And then head over in that direction. Now first, we're going to go straight into this door. Now we're going to follow this path into the room back here. And straight ahead is our next block, so pick that up. Then turn around in the dresser. We can get some tape and then head back. Now the fish box is over here. Inside is glasses that we need for Pearl, so pick them up and then head out the door. Now we can head down these stairs right next to us. Don't go in the door yet. We're going to go left into this room. And we're going to get our next block, which is on the drum kit. There's also ammo by the window. And now we can go up and go through the door. Once you go through this door, you can't go back that way. Now we're going to go straight. There is a guy to the left, so make sure you get rid of them. And there's some more ammo. Now we're going to head down the steps. There's another guy here. Take him out. And then we're going to go through the door back here, which is going to bring us into the pizza place. Alright. Now we can get out of here, and we're going to go to the ABC building to the left here, these red doors. Once inside, head straight to the door, then we're going to go right, and then left. There's some health on the left here, and then go through this door with the orange square. Inside here is our last block that we need to get. You should have 7 of them. Now upstairs is a safe room, so we're going to head up these stairs. Now if you head to the left, there's some tape and a token over here and a toolbox. We can put some stuff away. Let's put our shotgun away. It takes up too much room. We don't need it. This orange key we're done with. It has a check mark on it. We can discard it. And then we have some health potions. We don't really need to carry them on us. You could just keep putting them in here. We're barely ever going to use them. You shouldn't even really need to. But we'll keep them just in case. And now we can save. Just click on the save station and it will put a token in and save your game. And now we can head out of here. So we're going to go back out the way we came in. Through the double red doors. So we're pretty much done with this area for now. I'm going to take out these guys, get them out of the way. And then we're going to find the bird. Here she is. And we're going to give her the glasses. So you need to put the glasses on her. You kind of have to wait for her to bend her head down. You'll see it will say press A to give her glasses. It could be a little finicky. She might attack you, so just be careful. We did just save though, so if anything goes too wrong, we could just reload our save. She actually does end up attacking me here. So I took a hit. Not a big deal. But just keep looking towards the head. There we go. It says A and check. And there we go. I got the glasses on there. We're not done with it yet. We're going to come back. We're going to go over to this thing real quick. And we're going to put on the blocks. And we have to spell out neighbor. So just put them on and spin them so they're the right way. The light will come on if you do it right. Once it's done, it's going to give you a letter. We're going to take that letter and we're going to put it in this post box. Now it's going to give us a crank and a note. So take those. Now we're going to head to the back alley. Pearl's going to be back here. We have to go around the other way because it's blocked on this side. But Pearl should be in the back area standing by her mirror. And we need to interact with her. And we're going to get an achievement. There might be some puppets around, so just be careful. There's one back here. Now all you have to do is just walk by her. And it should start a cutscene. Now you actually don't have to watch it. You could skip it and press start, and it's going to give us an achievement. And there we go. We helped Pearl. So that's 1 out of the 5 special enemies that we need to help done. So we're done with this area for now. We can head out the exit, which is over here. Alright, we're back in this area. Head straight to the exit. Now in here, we're going to go right. We're going to get a secret tape. We're going to go into this blue circle room here. Now go to the right. There is some tape in this dresser. This dresser is going to be important later after we beat the game, but don't worry about it now. We're going to go out this door. And then to the right on the table is our next tape. Pick that up and then head back the way we came. Again, exit the way we came from. We're going to head back into this room again. And then we're going to go right. And we're going to head outside. We have the crank now, so we can go into the sewers. But first we're going to get an achievement. We're going to go get those snacks that Ricky told us about in the 123 building. This will be missable and won't show up if you skip that cutscene. You also have to go here now, I think. If you go here later, they'll be gone. If you do mess it up, it's very early in the game and very easy to redo, so it's not a big deal. But over on the reception desk, you should see 2 candy bars and a health potion, and that will give you the achievement. After that, go over to the vending machine and buy 2 more candy bars. We're going to get an achievement for eating 5 candy bars. Open up your inventory and eat all 5 candy bars. That will give us the achievement and also make us move pretty fast. Don't worry, it's temporary, so it won't last long. Now we can exit out of this building. Alright, now let's go to the sewer, which is over in the back left corner. First, I'm going to go to my inventory. We could discard this key. Also, I'm going to use one of the health potions because I'm on caution right now. There we go. Now we're going to head over this way, and we're going to use the crank on this thing right here. So just click on it, and it will use the crank automatically, and this will bring us into the sewer area.
There we go. Well, no getting back up that way.
Alright, so we can head forward. There's going to be a cutscene. It's not important. You can skip it with start. There's some ammo and tape right in this case by the door. Now we're not going to go into this door yet. We're going to go over this way and go through this door. There's notes around. I picked them up, but they're not important. You don't have to pick them up. But let's go through the door. And we're going to make our way through this area to the next door. There's going to be 2 enemies in this area. We can ignore the guy to the right, but just head straight through the gate. There's some ammo here. And then there's a guy on the left, so just make sure to take them out and also tape them up. We're going to go through this area a few times, so we don't want to have to deal with her every time. So tape her up and then go through this door here. In this room, there's a note we don't need, but there's some lockers with some stuff in it. We got some ammo. Then there's lockers back here. Got some tape, some health. And then there's going to be a piece that we need in the last locker right here, the metal piece. This guy drops down. He's not going to bother us this time, but when we come back, he'll be moving around. So leave this room and head back the way we came. Back to the beginning of the sewer where we had the cutscene. We're going to go through that door now. So go past the gate through the door. Make your way through this small area. Alright, we're back at the beginning of the sewer. We could drop down, go up the steps and into this door. There's a new enemy around that shows up sometimes in these pipes, so just watch out for them. If you go past them, they'll hit you. You can leave the room and come back, and sometimes they disappear. There is 2 enemies as well, 2 puppets, so take them out and tape them up. We have to come back here, and we don't want to have to take them out again, so waste the ammo. We're going to take the right path, go down the steps, and through the door. Head through the doors in front of you. You can go through either one, but we're going to go through the left side because we need to go to the left side. There's a note over here, which we really don't need. But there's also a switch, so hit the switch. That will put the light on and scare this guy away. Then head up here, and we're going to see a part that we can make and take. So click A twice on this thing. We'll make it and take it. And then go over to this bench over here, and there's some stuff in here. When you see shells, you could just leave them because we're not really going to use the shotgun. We're going to use it once with the boss, but we don't really need that many shells. We'll have enough by then. Now we can head out of here. There is a puppet by the door. You don't want to kill him though. So we're just going to dodge him, make him come by one door, and then just go to the other door. He's very easy just to dodge and just run to the door. If you do shoot and kill him, he explodes into a bunch more guys. Now head back up the steps, and this time we're going to go straight to the other side. This guy is in the tunnel over here, like I said. So if you want to get rid of him, you can shoot him, but it's a waste of ammo. We'll have plenty of ammo, so it's not a big deal. But if you don't want to waste ammo, you can just go through a door and then just go back, and he should be gone. Alright, he moved to a different one, which is just as good. We can get past him without getting hit. Over here, you can't pass him without getting hit. But anyway, just come over here, and we're going to go through this door. Head up the stairs and go in the door to the left. This is a save room upstairs. There's some items here on this table, 2 tokens and a health potion. Grab them and then go upstairs. There's a map on the bars over here. And then in the toolbox, we can manage our stuff. We could stash some of these potions. We don't really need to carry them. We could stash the shells. You could stash some of the tokens as well. You kind of want to move stuff around in your inventory too, just to make sure there's room for stuff. Alright, looks good. Now we could save. And now we can head out of here. Now we're going to do a puzzle down there. It's very simple. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So let's head down the steps and through the door. Alright, to interact with this machine to the left, there's a note. We can grab the note. And then we want to put the metal piece that we just got recently up here at the top. That will activate it. Now we have to make and print out 3 cards. The first one is going to be square, square, triangle. And then you pull the lever on the left side and a card will come out. Take the punch card, bring it over here. We're going to put the punch card in the slot, then pull the lever. That will put it in. And now we're going to make the next one. And this one is circle, square, square. Pull the lever, get the punch card, go to the middle one, put it in the slot, pull the lever. And now we're going to make the last one. Head over to the machine and we're going to press circle, square, triangle, pull the lever, grab the punch card, and put it in the third machine. Put it in the slot and pull the lever. It's going to do its little thing here and fix the clock. And once it's finished, it should open up the door over here in the corner. And then we can head through. Now it's just like a rock cave hallway. We're just going to head down to the end and go through the next door. Now in this room there's a few enemies, so be careful. But there's also a secret tape that we're going to be getting. So take out the enemies first. And now for the secret tape, we're going to inspect this brick right here. And then go up here and go to the opposite side. And there's another brick, same thing, press it. And now that's opened up a secret door. We need to head over through this hallway by the yellow stairs. There's an enemy here you could just ignore. We're going to run to the left and go through the hole in the wall here. And then once inside, you're going to see a bunch of rats and a secret tape. So pick that up and then we can exit out of here. Alright, now we're going to head up these yellow stairs. You should be able to get past this puppet without them bothering you. And there's going to be a door at the top. Go through it. Alright, go up the steps and head to the right. And then we're going to go to the door to the left. Go through it. There's a puppet over here, but don't worry, he's not walking around yet. Go to the end and we're going to see keys and a note here on the wall. Pick up the keys. Now we need to get fuses for this thing. We need to get all 4 of them. So we're going to go back. There's a lockbox in this area that has one of the fuses to the right. So unlock this, grab the fuse, and then we're going to turn around and head through this door. The door with the exit sign. And this is going to be a save room. There's some stuff in the lockers you can grab, and then the toolbox. You can manage your stuff, and then we could save. Alright, once you're done, we can head out of here. I didn't manage my tools, I'm fine for now. So let's head out of here through this exit door. There's some enemies here, so take out the guy on the right. And then we need to head down the stairs on the left. And there's another guy, take him out. And then we're going to go right and go straight into this door. Alright, now we're going to follow the hallways around, and you're going to see another lockbox with a fuse over here to the left. Open it up, take the fuse. Now we're going to turn around, head straight, and go to the door to the left. Now there's a boat in front of you, get in it and ride it. Alright, now there's a few items in the lockers we can grab to the right, and then after that we can go through the door. Go down the hallway, go into the door to the right here. Inside there's some ammo and stuff, so go through the lockers, grab some stuff, the shells we don't need, some tokens. There's another novelist here, do not pick that up. You can't discard guns. It will just take up space in your inventory, and you don't want that. So just grab whatever tokens and ammo around, and then we can exit out of this room. And we're going to continue down this hallway to the right and take the last door to the right. And now we're going to be back in a familiar area. This is where we were earlier. There's the gate over here. So we're going to go back into this room with the lockers. There's going to be that guy that fell down. He's going to be walking around. So once you go in, take him out. But there's also another lockbox in here with a fuse. So we're going to grab that. And now we're going to head back. We're going to head back to the main sewer area where we started, where we got the cutscene, and go through that door again. So go through the gate and just go straight to the door. Just go through this hallway to the next door. That will bring us back. Alright, drop down. Go up the stairs and go through the door. We're going to head down the hallway and we're going to take the left path. Over here. And we're going to take this door over here on the left. Back into the safe area. Well, this is the puzzle. The safe area is in this room. And in this room is the last fuse that we need right here. Open the fuse box, grab the fuse, and now we can go back out. And we're going to go straight down here again. Basically going back to where the fuse box was so we can use the fuses. So we're just going to head down here to the next door and then go back up the yellow stairs. I didn't tape up these guys, so they're still around. So we need to head to the left and go up the stairs. Take out puppets as needed. At the top, head through the door, and we're going to be back by the fuses. Alright, go up the steps, go right, and go left into this room. The puppet is still down, don't worry. Come over to the fuse box. There is some tape and stuff in this dresser as you pass by. But go to the fuse box, and we're going to put in these fuses. It has to go club, diamond, heart, spade. After you put them in correctly, the door to the right is going to open up, and we can go through it. Alright, in this room is the cutters that we need. The statue's holding it. Take them. You can turn around. There's some stuff on this desk over here. And now we can use the cutters to unlock this door and exit. And And we have another boat in here that we're going to drive. So just go down the steps and ride the boat. Alright, head up the steps and go through the door. This is actually going to bring us back to the starting area of the sewer. From this side now. There's the guy over there by the tunnel, so I'm going out and going back in, so he disappears. Alright, he's gone. We need to go to the door straight ahead, so we need to go up the stairs and go around here and go through the door. We're actually heading to the next area now since we have the cutters. So just head through here. There's going to be a guy in here now, so be careful. But go through the door. Back into this area with the fence. And we're going to head straight down to the opposite side. And there's a door on the right side here that has a chain on it. And we can open it up with the cutters. Now we're going to get the next secret tape, which is over here to the left. Just pick it up. And now we can go up the stairs. And up here is an elevator to the next area. So press the button and take it up. Alright, now we're in the studios. We're going to head forward.
Great.
And we're going to go up either stairs, right or left, doesn't matter. If you go to the reception desk, there's some stuff. Some ammo and tape. To the left, there's a save spot in there. We're not going to go there yet. We're going to go upstairs into this double doors. It just saved as well. There is checkpoints, so it saved once you went up the elevator, so you don't really have to save. Now in this room is a new weapon. It's a grenade called the punctuation. Pick it up, it'll give you an achievement. Go to this door over here, and there's another one in here. Pick this one up as well. And now we're going to head into the theater. You can press R bumper to take out the punctuations. We're actually going to use them here, so get ready. We need to collect 4 masks. The first one is here. So pick it up. As soon as you pick it up, enemies are going to start coming at you. And we're going to use our grenades and take them out. And then you could shoot whatever one's left if you didn't get them with the grenades. After they're all down, we can head out of here. You don't need to tape any of them. They're going to disappear anyway. We're just going to leave the way we came in. And we're going to head right up the stairs. And then we're going to head through the double doors on the right at the top. Now in this room, there's some ammo and stuff in the locker. So you can go through and grab some stuff. And then after you're done, we can head through the door on the opposite side. Alright, next hallway has a few enemies, so make sure to take them out. There's one to the right here. We're going to tape them up as well, because we're going to go through this hallway a few times. Then this guy. Tape him up as well. We're going to go through this door to the right. There's just a few items in here, a map, and then some ammo and stuff. Nothing really special. After you get everything, we can leave this room, and we're going to head right, and then right again through the doors. Now in this room, we're going to head to the right. There's a guy in here, so just take them out, and then just go through the door straight ahead. I'm going to tape them up as well, just because we have to come back there. Now in this room, there's some ammo on the chairs. After you grab that, go through the door behind it. There's an enemy in here. We're going to take him out and tape him up. And then we're going to go back through the door. And that puppet should be awake now. And we can take him out, tape him up as well. After that's done, go through the door on the right. Our next special tape is in this room in front of the desk, so pick that up. There's also some ammo. We don't really need the shells. After you're done, go through the door. You get an achievement for picking up 5 cheat tapes. Now in this room, we're going to go through the door in the corner here. There's a health potion in this room behind the door. And then there's a game piece on this chessboard that we need, so pick that up. And now we're going to do some backtracking, so head the way we came. Back across through the door. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to go back into the kitchen. So we need to go left and through this door. There's some items around here in the kitchen, like in the fridge and in the dresser, but I'm not even going to grab them. Go straight down the hallway. There is some of these little puppets. Be careful of them. They only take one shot. Just shoot them and knock them down. You can tape them, but don't waste the tape. Now go through the door at the end of the hallway. Now we're going to be in this area. There is some tape and some ammo over here. There's a shooting range game here that we're not playing. You don't have to play it. You win some health potions that we don't need. But over here, there's a puppet we need to interact with for the game board game, which we do need to play. You put down your game piece and ring the bell to start it. Now the rules are on the left side. It's pretty simple. If you land on the yellow thing, you need to pick up a card and play that card. If you land on an orange one, you need to pick up a card. And then if you land on a purple, you have to play a 1 card. So it's pretty simple, and you don't want to land on the green monster heads, because you will lose. So just keep putting down cards and get to the end of the board and try to beat him. If he beats you, he just whacks you and then you play again. It's very simple. I'm doing pretty good here. So I'm going to put down a 3 again, go right past the green. Picked up a 3. I'm going to play my last card and that beat him. Once you beat him, he moves his hand and you can pick up the red diamond key. And now we can go to the stairs in the corner of this room and go into a new door with this key. Now we're in the projection room. Straight ahead is some ammo you can pick up. Now over by the projectors on a chair is a film that we need to pick up. I don't have enough space though, so I got to make some room. I got some things I could discard. We can get rid of these cutters and this key. And then I just got to move some things around. Alright, that should be good. Pick up the film. Now we're going to put it into the third projector. Click on it, put in the film. Now in the middle of the room is some buttons. Click on the third button. Now walk over to this area and that's going to start a cutscene. There's this big green guy that shows up. And now he's going to be around, so you have to be careful. He'll be in some rooms and he charges after you. He's pretty easy to avoid and we're not going to see him that much. Now we're going to go into this new door over here to the right and head down the stairs. We've been over here before. There is a new door though we can unlock if we go right and then right over here. Now that we have the diamond key. Inside here is another mask that we need. Pick that up. And there's also some items in the drawers. Okay, maybe not. But in this dresser is a grenade. And then over in these cabinets is some ammo. And now we can head out of this room. We're going to head back over to the game room through the projection room. So go over this way and up the stairs. Through this door is the projection room. And then we could just go straight to the next door. Now we're back into the game room. Go down the stairs and we're going to go through the double doors on the right. Now this green puppet guy is probably in here. The big green guy, so be careful. He is pretty easy to avoid. So you can have him just come and run down and chase you and then just go around him. And we'll just go through the door. Easy as that. Now we're back into the main area. We're going to head down the stairs. And we're going to go left through these doors. There's some puppets in this room, so be careful. There's a few of these little ones and one of the regular ones. We're going to head to the other side and go through the door. Now this is the save room. There is some items in here. We got some tape and some ammo. And also the third mask that we need is in here. So pick that up. And we could save. And of course you can manage your inventory if you need to. Put away some of these health potions and tokens. Keep the masks on you though, we need them. I'm going to stash the grenade for now. We're not going to need it until later. Alright, once you're done, we can head out of here. Be careful of the puppets again over here. And make your way through the door on the other side. Now we're going to head right and go under the stairs. The green guy's walking around upstairs. There's going to be 2 puppets down here, so make sure you take them out and tape them up. Once you're done, we're going to go through the doors to the left to the TV studio. Once inside, we're going to go to the right. There's some guys over here, so just be careful. I'm going to tape just one of them, the one that's usually in the middle more. Then we're going to go through this door. We've been in here before, but we couldn't go through this door. Now we have the key. We're going to go inside and get our last mask. There's also a token in the cabinet. After you're done, we can head through this door. Go straight ahead to the next door. Now we can head upstairs and we're going to go right through the door to the east office. Now go straight and you're going to see some stairs on the right. We passed them before, but now we can go up them. We have the key, so we can go through the door at the top. Now in this room is where we're going to use the mask. So go to the first one, click on it, and we're going to put the blue one on. Then the next one, we're going to put the yellow one on. Move to the third one, we're going to put the pink one on, and then the last one gets the red. Now the middle is going to turn. Click on the tower, pull the switch, and some dice are going to come out. Take the dice. And now we can leave this room. We're going to leave the way we came in. And now we're going to go back down the stairs and we're going to do some backtracking and we're going to go back to the TV studio. So go back this way to the door. And then we're going to head downstairs to the TV studio. And now we're going to go through the next door straight ahead. Now we can make a left, go into the TV studio, and go through the door to the left. Now we're back to where we first entered the studios. We're going to use the elevator and go back down to the sewers. Alright, we're back in the sewers. There is a guy below us, so just be careful. We can jump down and we're going to go straight to the left, and there is a door straight ahead that we can unlock now. We have the key. Go inside. Go to the left. In the second stall is the film that we need. Pick that up. There's some ammo in the sink behind you. We can grab that. Now we want to leave here and go across to the showers over here. And there's a metal piece on the ground we need. Pick that up. And now we can head out the way we came in. And we're actually going to head back upstairs, up the elevator. Oh, this guy's here, so I'm going to take him out. We need to go down here and go back up the stairs. This way we can get to the elevator and take it back up to the studios. Alright, we're back in the studios. We're going to go into the main area and go up the stairs all the way to the top and go through the left doors. And by left, I mean this side. So go through these doors. The big green guy might be in here. He was for me. You can hear him and you'll know when he's in the room. So I'm just going to distract him and get past him. And we're going to head through this door, which is going to bring us into the game room. Once you're in here, look to the left and you're going to see a safe. Now we're going to use the dice here. You're just going to click on the squares and put the right number in. On the top row, we're going to put 4, 1, 6. And then the middle row is going to be 2, 5, 4. And then the bottom row is 3, 1, 2. And then go down and pull the lever, and that's going to open the safe and we can grab the tank inside. And now we want to head up the stairs behind the safe and go through the door into the projection room. We have another film, so we're going to put it inside the projector. This is going to be projector number 1, so go over there and put the film in it. And then again go to the middle and press the button number 1. That's going to change the movie. Now if you walk over here, it's going to do another cutscene. And now he's going to be sad from this movie and he's not going to show up anymore. He's just going to stay in this room so we don't have to deal with him anymore, thankfully. After the cutscene's done, we could turn around and we can head through the door to the left the way we came. Going back through the game room and we're going to go right through these doors. Now this green guy's not in here, so if you want to walk around and check for any items in here. And then we can head out the other door. Back into the main area. And now we're going to go down. And we're going to go underneath the stairs. We're going back to the TV studio, so go this way. We're going to make a left here. Then go into the doors, into the TV studio. As soon as you go in here, go to the door to the left. And we have the tank for the elevator, so put it in here and that's going to fix it.
This should fix that elevator.
There's some tape on the left side if you want to grab it. Now we're going to head back to the main area. So go through this door and then go right. Now head back to the main area in the middle here. And we're going to go right. And we're going to go to the door to the right here, which we haven't gone in yet. There's a note here, which we don't need, but I'll grab it anyway. And then we're going to go up this elevator. This is the elevator we just fixed. Now we can use it. Now we're up in the office. We're going to go straight ahead into this door. So we could save. There's a save area in here and also a toolbox. So save your game and manage your inventory as necessary, and then we're going to head back up to the door we just came through. We're going to be fighting the boss soon, so we're actually going to take the shotgun and any shells that we have. It's not really that necessary. You could do it without the shotgun, but it makes it a little easier. And also take the grenade. We're not going to need any health potions, so don't worry about that. You could stash any that you have and any extra tokens. And then once you're done, we're going to head out of here. Turn around and go up the stairs and go through the door. And this is the CEO office up here. Well, the next room is. This is the reception to the CEO. There is some locker cabinets over here. And there's some items, another grenade. So make sure you grab those. Some more ammo. After you're done getting everything, we can get some more shells for the shotgun. Once you got everything, we're going to go through the double doors here. Now this is the CEO office. On his desk is the front door key so we can get out of here. So let's pick that up. There's also a little button here underneath the desk. So we need to click that and that's going to open up a secret room behind the painting. And in this room is our next secret tape. So let's go inside here. And the secret tape is right on the floor. So pick that up. There is some stuff, I think, around here that we could pick up. Yeah, in here. Some more shells. Alright, now we're done. We can head out of here. And we're done with the CEO office. We can head back down the elevator. So go through these doors. Go to the left. Down the elevator. And now it's time. We're going to fight the boss. He's actually pretty easy. And if anything goes wrong, you can actually quit out and it will bring you right back at the start of the fight. So we're going to go through this door. And this is a checkpoint basically. So like I said, if you have any problems, just quit and then just start the game and it'll bring you right back here. This is the boss. We have our shotgun out. Just keep shooting his eyes. Try to get as many out as you can towards the bottom area. Just shoot all your shotgun shells till you're out. Then you can throw some grenades. And that should do the trick. You should only need to throw one grenade. But if you need to, you can throw another one. He's not too hard. Once he's dead, we can use the key and we can exit out of here. You get an achievement for leaving the area. And we're going to be back outside in the main area where we first started the game. And now the next area we're going to is the public park. First we need to go over to this fenced in area over here. So we can open it up. Open up this lockbox and flip the switch. That will open it up so we can go inside. Alright, now we're in the park. We're going to head straight. Just follow the path all the way down to the shed straight ahead. At the end of the path, you'll see a door to go inside the shed. Inside this shed is a save room. So we can manage our inventory. We can put the shotgun away since now we're done with it. I actually have to rearrange it so that I can fit the shotgun. We can also get rid of the front door key since we're done with that. And we should be good now. So let's go save. Alright, now if you look to your left, there is a map we could take. And there is a few items in here, a token and some ammo. I just want to check my inventory one more time. Make a little bit more room. Stash some of these tokens and move some stuff around just a bit. Alright, that's good enough. And now we can exit out of here. We're going to go through the door right here next to the toolbox. Once you leave this room, you walk forward a little bit and it's going to do a cutscene. You could skip it though. Just press start. It's not a big deal. Now let's go straight. Unlock this gate to the left. Just click on it so it's open. And just keep going around to the other side over here to the double green gate. Go inside. You're going to see a dog run past here. We're going to have to deal with dogs soon. They're not too bad. But just follow this path around to the stairs and gate on the other side. And go through. Once you're through, we're going to go to the right. And we're going to go in the door to the left here. And inside here, there's just a few items that we can grab. A note, which we don't really need. Some more shells, which we don't need. Or maybe we actually didn't need to go in there. So let's go inside the greenhouse, which is over here. Once inside, there's a few items we can grab. There's some tokens on the left side and some ammo on the right side. And then we're going to get a note and a key over here. We're going to have to make something in a bit at this machine. We're going to come back, but right now we'll just grab the key. We need to get some materials and then we'll come back here and make the solvent or whatever it is. But we can exit out of the greenhouse and we can make our way back. We have the green triangle key so we can go into this door now. So unlock it and go inside. In here is a battery which we need. Pick up the battery. There's also some stuff in the lockers. Some ammo, so make sure you go through them. And some health potion. Now we can exit out of here. Go to the left through the green gates where we came into this area through. Alright, so we're going to power up this elevator now that we have the battery. Just follow this around, and over on this side we have the switch, but it's missing the battery, so put the battery in and switch it on, and then we can go in the elevator, which is going to take us down to the sewers. We got a few more things to do down there now that we have a new key. We're going to be in a familiar area. There's some guys around, so just take them out. And we want to go up the yellow stairs. It's going to be the hallway straight ahead from where we came from. We just have to go up these stairs and over. And we can see the yellow stairs. We're going to go up them. This is up where that fuse area is. There was a puppet laying down in that area as well, and he'll be up now. So let's go through this door. Alright, go up the steps, go to the right. There's a safe to the right. We're going to open it up. It has the other piece of medallion for the beginning area. And then turn around, go in here. Watch out for the guy. Go to the door to the right. We could just go right in it. Just got to unlock it and open it up. Inside here is a few items. There's a note and another film. And most importantly, the film solution. We need this. This is one of the 3 ingredients we need to make the solvent. So now we have that. We can head out of here. Just go left and go left again through this door. We can just dodge the puppet. And this is a save area, so we can save. And then we're just going to head through to the next door. We got some puppets in here to take care of, so take them out. One to the right and then one to the left, just like before. Now this time we're going to go this way, down to the left. And go straight and go into this door. Now that we have the key. The next special enemy, Ray, is in here and we're going to help him. So just make your way up the stairs. Head over to the left of the pipe and we're going to put this item that we have in our inventory here, the metal thing. And then we can spin this valve. That's going to fix the pipes and it's going to clean out this room. And the guy Ray is going to be very happy that we helped him out.
What do you want?
Again, you don't have to watch this cutscene. You can watch it if you want to, or you can hit start and skip it. Once it's over, you'll get an achievement. There is some shells in the locker over there, but we really don't need them, so we can head out of here. And now we're going to go over to the left. Go up this way. And we're going to go left. The puppet will chase you. Just run to the door. He won't be able to reach you in time. Alright, just make your way through this area. There's going to be a guy in here, so be careful. You want to make a right here and follow this path down. And at the end of the path, make a right again and go through this door. We're back into this area, the familiar area, and we need to go back up the elevator. So just look for the hallway that has the elevator. It's going to be the opposite of the yellow stairs, and we can head back up. Alright, now we're going to go back to the main area. We have a new enemy to deal with, the dogs. They don't stay down, so you can shoot them, they'll go down, and then they'll get back up. So don't stick around too long. Just put them down and then go through the door. We're going to head back through this park to the main area. There's another dog here. If you hug the wall, he won't go after you. We have this gate that we opened up before. It's a shortcut so you don't have to go through the shed. And then just head right and go through these double gates and we'll be back into the main area. Alright, so we're going to head back into the studio office. Before we do that, we have the medallion. We're going to put it on its door over here. There is a dog in the middle. Just don't walk too close and you'll be fine. Put the medallion on here. We're not going to go in it yet. We just want to get it out of our inventory. And then we're going to head over back to the studio office. Alright, head straight back behind the stairs. We have a new door that we can open now with the key that we have. At the end of the hallway, you're going to make a right and go through this door. This is the recording room. There's 2 enemies in here, so take out this first enemy, go inside this room here, and there's some ammo and stuff. A note that we don't need, and a token over here. Now we're going to go to the other side. There's another enemy. The next item we need for the solvent is in this room as well. So take out this enemy. And then if you go in the room to the left, you'll see the trumpet polish. So take that. And then if you go in the other room, there's some ammo. And there we go. Now we can leave this room. Alright, now we're going to head upstairs to the room to the left. We're going to go into the projection room. Take the stairs all the way to the top. And go into this door. And then just make your way through this room into the next door. Now we're in the game room. We're going to go up to the projection room. There is a guy in here, so be careful. Once you take him out, we can go up the stairs. Alright, now we have another film to put in. We're going to put in the second one. And then after we're done, we're going to hit the button, the second one. It's not going to do anything. There's not going to be any cutscene or anything, but we're all set now. We can go meet the big green guy, so let's backtrack back to the main area. You might have to deal with the puppet again, or you might be able to just run out. We're going to go right to these doors. Just go through this area to the next doors, and we'll be back in the main area. Then we're going to head into the theater, which is the double doors back here. Once we're in, we're going to go inside to the theater through the right doors, and once we go through the doors, we're going to get a cutscene with the green puppet guy. Again, you don't have to watch it. You can press start and skip it. And we're going to get an achievement for helping this guy. This is the third special enemy that we're helping. Then we can head out of this room. Alright, now we're going to go up and to the right and go through these doors. Make your way through this room to the next set of doors. Just go straight ahead to the next set of doors. Alright, we're going to head up the stairs here and go to the door at the top. There's some little puppets in this room, so be careful. You can take them out. And then we're going to go through the door with the green triangle. Just head straight to the next door. Now we're in a conference room, and in here is our next secret tape. It's right on the table, so pick it up. And there's also some tokens on the table too if you want. Now we can head out of here and backtrack. Back to this hallway again to the next door. Now here we could just go left right into this door. And this is a save area. So let's save our game. And we can manage our inventory if needed. Once you're done, turn around, head up the stairs to the door. And then go straight and take the elevator down. We're done with the offices now, so we're going to head back outside. Go through this room to the door on the left, and that will bring us back to the main area. Alright, let's go out the front door and head outside. Then we're going to head over to the Aviary, straight and to the right, where we put the medallions. There's a puppet and a dog in this area, just don't get close and it won't bother you. Let's head inside the Aviary. Alright, we can save in here, so let's do that. After you're done saving, we're going to head over to this switch over here. And we're going to flip the switch. That will open this so we can grab the battery. Now you want to go back to the switch and switch it again. And we're going to go up these stairs. You'll see another switch halfway up. We're going to put the battery inside and then switch it. And that will open up the gate here. If you go all the way to the top, you can hit another switch and that will open up this ammo container over here. But we have so much ammo, we don't even need any of it, so I'm not even going to do it. I have plenty of ammo, I don't need it. So we're going to go through the new gate that just opened. There's also a machine over here that turns ammo into grenades. We don't really need them, you can take one if you want. And then we can head through. Right in front of you is going to be a bag of dog food, pick that up. We're going to use that to get rid of the dogs. And then just head through, open this gate here. Straight ahead, there's some stuff on the crates over here, some tape. And now we can head through this open entrance. This is going to bring us back to the first area, the stage 4 area. Straight ahead, there's some ammo. Over here to the right is a secret tape. Make sure you pick that up. And there's also a grenade back here. There's 2 enemies in this area, so take them out. You can tape them up if you want to, but you don't really need to. Once you're done, we're going to go through this door. We're going to be back by where we got the pistol at the beginning of the game, and also where the big bird is, so let's go into that area. There's a guy in here, so make sure you take him out, and then we can go right into the blue circle doors. Alright, we want to head into the ABC building, over here to the right, the red doors. You can just ignore the guys and go right to the door. There's going to be some little puppets in here, so be careful. Take them out, and then we're going to go through this door to the right that we didn't go through yet. Just unlock it and go inside, and in here is our next secret tape. So just pick that up, and then we can head back out of here. Alright, we're going to exit out of this area the way we came in, over here, through the exit doors. Now in this room, we're going to go to the right down the stairs and go through that door. We're going to drop down here and go straight to the next door. Now in this hallway, we want to go into the first door on the left, open it up, and inside is a new key that we're going to get, the playground key. So pick that up, and now we can head back outside. We're going to go back over to the park. Just follow the hallway down to the end and take this door. We're going to head downstairs, deal with the puppet as needed. Then we're going to go through this door at the bottom. Go straight ahead and unlock and go through the next door. This is going to bring us by the garage by the beginning, so we can exit out to the outside. I just want to check my inventory. I got some keys I can discard. We're done with them now. Alright, let's go straight ahead. And go out this way, and we'll be outside. Alright, we're outside. Let's head over to the park. Watch out for the puppet and the dog. I think he's chasing me. Let's just go through here. We'll be fine. Alright, let's head over to the playground area. We don't need to go through the shed. We can go through this door to the left now that it's unlocked. And straight ahead is the playground. We have a key now that we can go inside of it. So just watch out for the dog and then go up these stairs. And there's a door at the top. We could use our key to unlock it and go inside. And then just follow the path up to the top area. At the top is a little puzzle that we have to do. First you want to take the pegs from the bucket, and then you can click on the puzzle. We have to put certain pegs in certain spots. So the top left is the green one, and then under it is the black one. Over here is yellow. This white one goes down here. Blue over here. And then pink up here. Down here, this one's purple, and then the last one's red. The door behind you is going to unlock. Inside is the third and last ingredient that we need for the solvent. So now we can go make it in the greenhouse. You could discard the playground key and also the pegs. We're done with them. Now let's go head over to the greenhouse. We're going to go down from here. And we're going to go right to the green double doors over here. Take care of the dog, and then just follow the path around to the next set of doors. Alright, before we go into the greenhouse, we're going to deal with the dogs. We have the dog food now. This is the fourth special enemy we're going to take care of and help. So put the dog food into the bowls and then ring the bell. You're going to get a cutscene with the dogs. And you don't have to watch it. You can press start and skip it. Once it's over, you're going to get an achievement for helping the dogs. And now we can go inside the greenhouse. Go into the back of the greenhouse and we're going to make the solvent. So what we need to do is put all three ingredients in. So click all three bottles and that will place the ingredients inside. Then we need to go to the water spigot and turn it on. And now we need to click on the machine and go to the top. Now we need to hold the red button down for 2 seconds. And then we need to hold the green button down for 2 seconds. And then we need to hold the blue one down for 3 seconds. And then we need to hold the green one down for 2 seconds. And if you did it right, once you let go of the green one, it should make the solvent. Just click on it and take it. And now we can head out of here. We're at the very end of the game now. We're almost done. We're going to head back to the main area where we started. And we're going to go back into the Hotel 123 where we got the snacks. And we can open the elevator now that we got the solvent. So just head back the way we came. There's going to be no more dogs around, so you don't have to worry. We got rid of them now that we fed them. So just head through to the next gate. Alright, just go through the park area, go to the right through this gate, and then once you go through, just go right and just take it straight down to the next doors, and then we'll be back in the main starting area. Alright, let's go to Hotel 123, back to where we all started. Now in here, when we first got in here, we saw the elevator that was stuck, but now we have the solvent. So we're going to put the solvent on here, and now we can finally take the elevator up. Alright, now in this room there's a few items we can grab. On the right side, there is some ammo, and on the left side, there's a note, which we really don't need, and then we can go through the door. In this room, we're just going to head straight ahead to the next door. There is a health potion on the right if you want to grab it. And then just go through the door. Once inside, we're going to head to the left and go through this door. We need to get puzzle pieces. We need to get the purple key, one of the puzzle pieces in here. This is a save room. You can manage your inventory and save. There's a token as well. Once you're set, we can leave this room through the door we came in. Now we're going to go up the stairs over here. There's 4 doors back here. We're going to start with the second door. In this room is a computer to the left. So click on the computer. You want to click on the lock on the bottom right and then hit A to log in. Go to Cam A and hit A, and that will open up this area. Hit X and go to
Sound like that came
B
from the other room.
and hit A again, and that will open up this area as well. And now we're done with the computer, and we're also done with this room. There is some stuff in the dresser you can pick up, and after that we can leave. Now we're going to go to the third door. And then in this room is a little puzzle. It's pretty simple. Come to the right and grab all 3 ingredients. First, what we're going to do is put the cans on the stove here. Click on the stove and put the cans on it. After that, we're going to go over to the counter. And we're going to put the tomato there. And then click on the knife to chop it. And that gives us ketchup. So take that, head over to the microwave. And you want to put the milk inside. And then just wait a few seconds. And it's going to turn it into cheese. Once it's done, we could take it out. And now we want to put the ketchup in it. And then turn around, go back to the counter. Put the cheese on the counter and then click on the knife to chop it. And we'll get a banana. Then turn around, go to the microwave, and we can collect our hot sauce. And then on the stove, the soup should be ready. Once you have all 3 items, we can go over to the fridge and put all 3 inside. And then just back out and wait a few seconds. And you'll hear a noise. And then we can open it up, and inside is going to be the purple key. So take that, and now we can leave this room. Now we can head into the last door. There's going to be a puppet in here, so make sure you take them out. On the right, you'll see a key. So we're going to take this key and replace it with the cardboard key. And now we have the actual purple key. This book shows us something for a puzzle, but I'll show you how to do it so we don't need it. And that's pretty much it. We're done with this room. We can leave. Now we're going to head down these stairs and we're going to go through the door in the back here, the way we first came in here. In this area, the puppets are going to be up now, so take them out. On the computer, we opened up 2 spots. Those spots are in this room. They're on both sides. On this side, there's a dresser with one of the puzzle pieces. And then on the other side, there is a bookshelf. So we click on the book and open up, and this is actually a door that we're going to go through. Just follow this path to the end, to the next door. Now we're in the pool area with some puppets. Just take them out and then go through to the next door. Alright, in this room is a puzzle. It's very simple. We just have to hit them in order. First, we're going to do this one with the shapes. Push the button, then back out. And then we're going to go to the one with the animal. So push the button, then back out and go down to the one with the rectangles. Click on this one, push the button, back out, turn around, and look for the one with circles and lines right here. Now we can back out and go to the last one, which is the fruit. Push the button and that will open up the painting, and behind it is some ammo and our next puzzle piece. After you pick it up, you can head out the door at the end of the hallway. And we're going to be in this outside area. You could just go through to the next door. There is some ammo and also a grenade. And then go through the door. Now we're in this hallway with some puppets, so just be careful. And this hallway is going to take us to the save room that we were in before. And here we are. We have the purple key now, so we can open this up and get our third puzzle piece. And we can save. And now we're going to head out of this room. And we're going to get our last puzzle piece, which is in the first door. So just go up here, go in the first door, and there's going to be another chest that we can open up. Take our last puzzle piece, and then we can head out of here. And now we're going to use the puzzle pieces down here, right in the middle. Just click on it and put all the puzzle pieces in. Once you're done, the guy will stop playing the piano, and now we can go up there and talk to him. It will trigger a cutscene. And this is the last guy that we have to help, the special enemy. It's basically unmissable. And you can also skip it as well. We don't have to watch it. But after it's done, we're going to get an achievement for helping him. And then we can pull this lever. And that's going to bring us up. Now once you're up here, we're going to go left into the door. There's a note here we can grab, but we really don't need it. There's a button. Press the button a few times. And then there's a switch over here. So pull the switch. And that's going to open up the door over here. And we can head out. There's another secret tape on the ground to the left over here. So pick that up. Alright. Now we have to climb up the ladder over here. Then we're going to climb up the next ladder. Once we get up here, we have the antenna which we're going to climb up. So just climb up to the top. Once we get up there, it's going to trigger a cutscene. Now you can watch the cutscene if you want. Ricky the puppet's going to show up and talk to you a bit. But if you want, you can hit start and you can skip it. And we're actually going to fall down.
Okay, where are we?
Alright, we're almost done here. We're about to do our last boss fight. It's very simple, so don't worry. This is another cutscene. You could skip it if you want. Once it's done, there's a note back here you could take if you want, but we're going to try to open up the elevator. It's not going to work. We're going to get a telephone call, so go in the booth. This is another cutscene you could skip. It's not a big deal. After the phone call, there is a save room right behind you. So go in this door, and we're going to save here. You can take out whatever tools that you need. We're going to fight a boss, so if you want to take out anything special, you don't really need much. You can handle them with the pistol. I have some grenades that will just make it easier. You can take the shotgun if you want, but you really don't need it. You could take some health potions if you want. You don't really need any. It's kind of hard to use them in the middle of a fight anyway, and if anything goes wrong, we're just saving right here, but it's very easy, so you don't have to worry. But once you're all set, you can leave the save room, and then we're going to go through this door over here. Alright, once you're in this area, you want to go right and just follow the path around. Eventually, guys are going to start chasing you from behind. Just keep going forward. Don't turn around and look at them. Walk up the wood plank at the end, and then drop down. And we're going to be in the boss area now. And here he is. Now we could just shoot him until we kill him. Just make sure you keep moving around. You can use your grenades on him. Now there's two ways to deal with this monster. You can kill him or not kill him. You could pull the switch on the end and eventually a door will open and we can leave without killing him. You get an achievement for doing both. We're going to get both achievements very easily, so don't worry about that. We're actually going to go with killing him. It goes a lot faster that way. So just keep moving around and shooting him until he's down. You'll know when he's down, it will make a sound. And there we go. That's the sound. He is down. Now come over here and we're going to pull this switch, which is going to open up the gate to exit. We just got to wait a little bit and eventually it will open and we can go through. There we go. Now we're going to go back into this room and go straight and go into the elevator. Alright, we're now in the final office. There's a note in here, you can pick it up. There's also a secret tape on the ground to the right. So pick that up. That's our last one. And now we can actually unlock and leave this door. And we're back in the hotel. We're going to go down the stairs and we're going to exit out to the main area outside where we first started. And this is it. Once we go outside, the game's going to be over. We're going to get a choice, though, that's very important, and we have to pick yes, or you're going to mess up the morning achievement. Once we get outside, we're going to get an achievement for beating the game with killing the monster. And we're going to get a cutscene where Ricky talks to us. And at the end, where he's done talking, he's going to give us an option, yes or no. You have to pick yes. So pick yes. And that's going to finish the game, and it's going to pop the morning achievement, which is very important. There we go. Now you don't have to worry about doing another full playthrough. And there we go. We finished the game. We're going to get a bunch of achievements here for finishing the game, getting different ranks. We unlocked a bunch of cheats. And now we can clean up the rest of the game very quick and easy. We don't have to do any more full playthroughs. Look at all the cheats. We still have a few more cheats to unlock. We can use these cheats to make the game so much easier. We're going to go to modes and put on free cam mode. With this mode, we could beat the game in like a minute or so. And we're going to get the S rank achievements. So we're going to start a new game on a new save slot. And then start it up. And we're going to pick the highest difficulty we can. And we're going to beat the game in like 1 minute and get the S rank. And then we're going to put on the hardest difficulty and get the S rank again. Once you have control, you want to exit out of your truck. And we're going to go straight into the 1, 2, 3 building. With the free cam mode, you could basically fly. We're going to go straight inside. And now you want to fly up and go straight into this door. Go inside. Once you're inside, you want to turn around, unlock it, and go out of it. And now you want to go straight and exit out of here. And once you exit out of here, it's going to complete the game. So just go outside, and we're going to get the achievement for beating the game without killing the monster. And then we'll have the cutscene again where Ricky gives us a choice. This time we'll pick the opposite. So we're going to say no. After you pick that option, you have to leave through your truck. So just go in your truck and hit leave. Just click on your steering wheel and then we can leave. And that's going to finish the game and give us some more achievements. We're going to get the achievement for rejecting Ricky's offer and also the S rank achievements. We still have to do this one more time on the hardest difficulty. You're going to unlock some more cheats and modes. And now we're going to start it up again on the hardest difficulty.
Okay.
And we're just going to do the same exact thing again. So just exit the truck and go into the 1, 2, 3 building and then just fly up again into this room over here. Go through the room. Once you get inside, turn around and unlock it. And then we can fly down and we can leave this hotel. And once you leave, it's going to end the game. This time we could just hit yes when we get our question. This way we'll end faster. We don't have to go in our truck.
Fine.
And now we'll end the game. And also give us the S rank for the hardest difficulty. And also give us the rest of the cheats. So now we have all the cheats and modes. There's an achievement for starting the game with all cheats and modes on. So just go to unlocks and just put everything on. And then we'll start up a game. Once it starts up the game, the achievement will pop. And then we'll be done with that. You actually don't need all the modes on. You just need the cheats on to pop the achievement. So once you put them all on, we could start a new game, and the achievement's going to pop right away, even before you pick a difficulty. There we go. Now that we have this achievement, we could just quit out, go back to the main menu, and we're going to start a new game and do a quick playthrough and get some more achievements. We got to put some cheats on. We could shut all these off first. We only need a few on, so you want to put long arms on, Speedy Gordon, and infinite ammo. And then we can leave free cam mode on. And then we could start a new game, and you can put it on the easiest difficulty, it doesn't matter. Once you have control, let's exit the truck. We're going to go into the 1, 2, 3 building. We move pretty fast now that we have Speedy Gordon on. And we're going to go up this area, but we're going to go to the right into this room. Once you go in this room, you're going to get an achievement. This room has all the items that we need. So you can get everything you need and complete the game easily. We're going to do that later. We can't do it right now. We still need something else. But there is the minigun in here. We could pick that up for an achievement. And then we have the pistol here. We're going to take that. And you can take some ammo. And then we just need the blue key, which is going to be in this drawer at the top. And there we go. We got everything. We can leave. Now we're going to get out of here. Go out the front door. Actually, I forgot something. We have to turn back. We just got to grab the key card quick from the reception desk. So just go to the reception desk, ring the bell, hit start to skip the cutscene, and then take the card, and then we can leave. Alright, so follow the puppet. We're going to go into this door. And go through. With the long arms, we can open doors from far away. We're going to go straight ahead to this door. And then we're going to go straight ahead into the blue circle doors. In here, there's an achievement for shooting Pearl a bunch of times. So just find the big bird and shoot her until you get the achievement.
That's
There we go. Now we can head out of here. Just go the way we came. We're going to head back to where we started and go back inside our truck. There's an achievement for leaving the game early. All you have to do is just go into the area with Pearl, and then we can go back and go in our truck, and it will give us the option to leave. So enter your truck, and then click on your steering wheel, and it will ask you if you want to leave, and just say yes.
Could just leave now.
And after we do leave, it will give us an achievement. And also finish the game. And there we go. So next up, we're going to do Horde mode. The reason we're doing it next is after we finish it, we're going to unlock a special item. So head over to unlocks, and in there you'll see neighbor Horde. But before we do that, we're going to put some cheats on. First, you want to shut off free cam mode and then go to cheats. We're going to put on infinite ammo, speedy Gordon. You want to put on triple enemies and fast weapons. We don't need long arms. You could put on big heads if you want. Doesn't really matter. Then let's go to neighbor Horde. There's 4 characters we can use and 4 maps. We have to get an S rank with each character and on each map. So we could do 1 character for each map. We only have to do this 4 times. It's not too hard. So let's start this up. Triple enemies really makes a difference. With more enemies around, there's more to kill, so we can get more points and also keep our combo going. We do have time that goes down in the top right corner. We can shoot these targets and get more time. Our goal is to reach 50,000 points. It's not too hard. You want to build up the combo. It goes up to 25. If a guy grabs you, you're going to lose your combo. You also take some damage, so just be careful. You can get more health. You can put on the cheat for invincibility. The only problem is you'll have to wait for the time to run out after you reach 50,000. But personally, I like it better without invincibility because once you hit 50,000, you can just let the puppets kill you and it will end it. So basically just run around looking for enemies and also look around for the targets so you can get some more time. There's one over here. And just keep shooting enemies, just keep getting your combo up and keep getting points. This is really easy with triple enemies and infinite ammo. And like I said, if you're having trouble where you're dying, just put on the invincibility. But after you reach the score, you can have them kill you or wait the timeout, and that will end it and give us an S rank. For the first character, Gordon, and the first level, we're going to unlock a new level and a new character, so we can pick Junebug and offices. And then we're just going to do it again. Just get 50,000 and we'll get S rank on both and unlock the next 2. This one's super easy. You shouldn't have a problem with this one. She's got an awesome gun. Just move around a lot and go under the stairs looking for more enemies. And that's pretty much it. Just keep playing until you get 50,000 and you'll finish this one, and then we'll unlock the next character and next level. And we should have S rank on her and the office level. So now let's pick the third character and the third level. Chimkin, who only uses grenades, and the hedge maze. This one's not too bad. We're just going to throw grenades around in sweet spots where the guys are. They do run at you sometimes, so you got to be careful. But we basically just want to throw grenades around the map. Just don't throw too many, it will lag the game. Like so. This one could be a little tricky because the grenades can be dangerous. They can kill you, so just be careful with them. You can put invincibility on if you want, but this one will take a long time to let the time run out, just to let you know. Because every time you keep throwing these, it's going to keep hitting the targets and giving you more time. So just try to stay back here and just watch the door for when guys run through. And just throw grenades in the corners. Try to find the sweet spots. They're usually in the corners or by the doors. Over by that door, they're usually there. I can see them. You can also throw it through the door that they come in through and bounce it off the wall. And that's pretty much it. Just keep doing that till you get 50,000, and then you could die or let the time run out. You should get 2 achievements here. We're going to get an achievement for unlocking all the characters and an achievement for unlocking all the levels. And now we just have 1 character and 1 level left. So let's pick the last character, which is Ricky. He only has a gun and a wrench, but in this level we're going to pick Pirate Cove, the last one. You can actually buy grenades, and we have infinite ammo, so we're just going to use infinite grenades. You're going to get an achievement once you enter into the level, because this is a secret area in the game that you can go to, but you can just go to it in the Horde mode. It's way easier and save some time. Now right in the starting area, you can see there's a place where you could buy grenades, so just buy them and we'll have infinite grenades. And this will make it very easy. Just go around throwing the grenades, killing enemies. They're going to be grouped up because we have triple enemies on. You shouldn't have much trouble with this one because there's a lot of enemies around. If there's too many enemies, you could shut off triple enemies, or you could put on invincibility. But either way, once you hit 50,000, just let the enemies kill you and we'll get the S rank. We're going to unlock the tape cutter for getting S rank on all the characters and levels, and this is a special item that will make going through the game very quick and easy, and we can get the rest of our achievements. So we're going to do one more playthrough that's going to take about 10 minutes, and then we'll get all the rest of the achievements. First, we want to go to the unlocks and make sure free cam mode is off. And then we're going to go to cheats, make sure everything is off except for infinite ammo, Speedy Gordon, long arms, and invincibility. Shut off fast weapons. This might mess up an achievement. We don't want that on. So we only want 4 on, like I said. Infinite ammo, Speedy Gordon, long arms, and invincibility. Now let's start up a new game, and we're going to pick the hardest difficulty. And let's get this done. Once you have control of your character, exit the truck. We're going to head over to the 123 building. We have long arms, so you can enter in doors from far away. In here, we're just going to get the key card, so just go to the desk, ring the bell. We could skip the scene, grab the card, and then we could turn around and exit out of here. Make sure you don't save the game at all and don't heal at all. Now we're going to head over to the stage area where the puppet's going. We can use our key card and go through this door. In this room, just go straight ahead to the next door. Now in this room, we're going to go to the right here and go through this door. We're going to get the pistol. There's an achievement for beating the game with just using the pistol. We have to pick up this pistol for whatever reason. I tried with the pistol in the secret room and the achievement didn't pop. So just get this one and then we can leave the room. Now we're going to go straight and down the stairs into this door. Go to the next door across from us. We can get there very easy with our long arms. Now we're in the room with the dresser I said we would go back to. We can open it up with the tape cutter. Inside is the key for the secret room in the hotel. So now that we got that, we can backtrack to the hotel. So just go back the path we came till we get outside. And just a reminder, like I said before, make sure you don't save, don't heal, don't pick up any other guns. We want to get certain achievements. Alright, we're outside. Let's head over to the 123 hotel. Alright, let's head upstairs to the left here, and we're going to use our key on the last door to the left. Alright, we're in the secret room now. We're going to grab some stuff. First, we're going to grab these medallions. And then next, open up the second drawer on the left side, grab the red key. Now open up the bottom drawer and grab the puzzle pieces. And now we want the right drawer in the middle. In here, you want to grab the 3 ingredients to make the solvent, which is weed killer, film develop, and trumpet polish. And now we have everything we need. Make sure you don't take anything else. Don't pick up any other guns or anything. And let's leave this room. Now we can leave the hotel and head outside. First thing we're going to do is go to the right and put the medallions on this door and then go inside. After you go inside, you can turn around and leave this area. And that's going to change it to nighttime. And now we're going to head over to the public park. So just come over here and flip the switch. We have the key. Now we can go inside. So we're going to go straight and we're going to go through the shed. We have to go make the solvent. So we just have to get to the greenhouse. So go out this door to the left. Walk forward and you're going to get a cutscene and we can skip it. Run past the dog to the other side, to the double green gate. Run through this area to the other side, to the next green gate. And then go straight ahead into the greenhouse. Now we're going to make the solvent, put all the ingredients in. To do that, you just click on these 3 containers. After that, turn on the water. Then click on the machine so we can make it. Again, we're going to go to the first button, hold it for 2 seconds. And then the green button, hold it for 2 seconds. And then the blue button, hold it for 3 seconds. And then the green one, hold for 2 seconds again. And let it go, and that should make it. Grab the solvent, and now we can head out of here. Going back to the hotel. Just backtrack to the park. So we're just going to backtrack the way we came to the hotel. We have the solvent now. We can put it on the elevator and go to the top and finish the game. We don't have to go through the shed here. We can just go through the right, through the single gate, and then make a right, and this will take us outside. Now we can head inside the hotel. Once inside, go to the right and use the solvent on the elevator.
Finally, let's get this done.
Take the elevator up. Head to your right and go straight through the scribbled door. Go straight ahead to the next door. In here, put the puzzle pieces in. Now go by the piano to trigger the cutscene, and then we can skip it and pull the lever and go up. Once you're at the top, go to the door to the left and hit the red button a few times, and then pull this switch. Now we can head through the open door and climb up. Just like before in our first playthrough, we're going to climb to the top. While we're climbing up, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. I really appreciate all the support and everything, so thank you guys. Once you're at the top, you're going to get a cutscene, and we can skip this. And we're going to fall down again. Keep skipping the cutscenes. We're going to walk over to the elevator, try to use it. It won't work. The phone's going to ring. Answer the phone, skip the cutscene, and now we can go out this door. Once out here, we're going to go right and just follow the path. We're going to get chased, but it's not a big deal. We're very fast. Go up the wood plank at the end and drop down, and now we're in the boss area. You can pull the switch to start the door opening, but we're going to kill him, so it doesn't really matter. So now just take out your pistol and keep shooting him until he's dead.
Come on, you could do better.
Yeah, not so fun, huh? Tell your friends that.
Alright, now he's dead. So let's head out of here. We just have to wait for the gate to open.
Anyone else? No?
Alright, let's go through and into the opening to the right and straight ahead into the elevator. Alright, we're in the president's office. We can unlock and leave this room. And now we can go down and leave the hotel. And that's going to end the game. Sometimes you can open the door from up there, but it's a little finicky. Alright, we can skip the cutscenes and we can pick yes. This way it will end it faster.
Fine.
Now you can skip the last cutscene and that's going to end the game. And that's going to pop all the rest of the achievements that we were missing. Finish the game without saving, finish the game without healing, finish the game with just using your pistol, and so on and so on. And also finish the game on all the different difficulties. And that's it. There you go. You're going to have 1,000 gamer score. So that's it, guys. That's the achievement walkthrough for this game, which is out now and currently on Game Pass. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Hope this video was helpful. Leave a like if it was. And I'll catch you guys next time here at Achievement Land.